Hi, as you know, my name is John Westbrook, and if you've been watching the other update videos along the way, you've been hearing about this program that I'm putting together called the Absolute Beginner's Guide to Starting an Online Business. Sometimes I call it the Absolute Beginner's Guide to Creating an Online Business, but it's called the Absolute Beginner's Guide. The bottom line is it teaches how to start and create a successful, profitable online business using proven, legitimate principles and techniques and strategies. Really, it's a formula to how to actually make a real successful business online. There's so much BS out there that teaches all these little tricks and gimmicks and things that don't even work often, and they're just pushing the stuff to make a sale and to make a quick buck. And I got so fed up with this and sent an email out to my members of Courage Guru about January 30th, maybe somewhere in January, and said, hey guys, would you be interested in this if I put together a course that actually showed you how to really create a profitable, truly legitimate online business that actually is gonna begin being profitable and being successful within the first year? And I got an overwhelming yes from that email. People giving their feedback saying, yeah, absolutely, I could use this. And I had sent the email really because I didn't know if there was enough need for that in the marketplace. I felt like there was, but I wanted to really hear back and say, you know, are you guys really, do people really need this, or is someone fulfilling this somewhere? Because I know there's a lot of courses out there. Personally, I don't think any of them are really teaching the right way to do online business. They might teach a little part of it. Most of them teach the wrong way. And then there's some people who teach the right way to do certain other pieces like marketing or certain specific strategies that are not necessarily helpful to the beginner, to someone who's just getting into an online business and needs to know, how does this look? What's the roadmap? What are my steps? And what's the exact formula to make this all work and come together? So that's what I wanted to create, but I didn't want to put a lot of time and energy into creating something that people didn't need or were not going to be able to use. That's really why I did the feedback email, to kind of get an idea, because I do have a lot of projects going on, and I knew if I was going to put this together, I needed to drop everything and focus on it and make it 100% and put really myself into it and actually, you know, not farm any of that work out, just totally create it myself, from the actual videos and creating the content and writing the content to editing the videos and rendering them, getting them uploaded, creating the site. Everything I wanted to be me doing it, so that you're getting 100% of me through this course and not any kind of farmed out material or rehashed or rehearsed material from anyone else or anywhere else. So this is all fresh, like legitimate, real material and training from me and from my experience of being an entrepreneur and a business owner and running businesses for the past 10 to 12 years, both online and offline. And that's what I wanted to have be the basis of this. But what is the course all about? Really it's about you creating a business that's profitable and successful and showing you the exact steps to take and the big picture, and then zooming in on that big picture and saying, here's the details in between. Here are the technical things you would need to do or learn how to do, or maybe hire someone to do to get this accomplished. And this is actually what works. You know, here's how to avoid losing your shirt in online business. Here's how to avoid getting scammed. Here's how to actually do it right. So if you follow this course, if you become a member and follow the steps in this and actually apply it, then you can actually have a real profitable, true business. And the reason why I keep saying real and true and legit, the reason why I keep emphasizing those types of terms is because there's so many businesses and ideas that are out there that are really just kind of these make money for a little bit of time type of plans. And I notice a lot of people treat an online business like that, like it's just a way to make extra money, or it's just a kind of get rich quick type of a thing. And to me, it's a business. And if anybody has ever worked a business offline, you'll know what it takes to run that and to start that and to get it going into the momentum it takes. And online business is a lot easier to get into, but it's not necessarily a get rich quick plan if you're doing it right. When you're doing it right, it does take time and it does take patience and it does take a lot of energy to get it built up to where it needs to be, just like a regular business would offline, you know? So if you're going to go out and start a store somewhere, there's going to be a lot of investment involved, a lot of upfront And wouldn't it be nice if you were doing that to be able to talk to someone who could tell you, here's how to do it right to where you actually succeed. Like if you wanted to go start a little shop that sells little electronic gadgets, kind of like a little Radio Shack type store, you would want to talk to someone who's done that, who's had that store. If you wanted to start a franchise, like a UPS store franchise, or maybe even another type of franchise like a restaurant or a bar or something like that, some type of a chain, you would want to talk to people who have done that. And even if they had training on that, of course that would be valuable to go through that training to know, here's how to actually do it. What happens online a lot of times is there's what called like plug and play programs or plug and play systems that are being created, and people are being told that will give them a plug and play business, but there really is no such thing. You really don't have a plug and play business. You have something that's someone else's business that you're promoting for them and putting word out for, and hopefully getting a little bit of income through that. But ultimately, what's going to make you successful is creating your own business online that's actually like you were creating a real physical business. And this course is that training. I'm the guy telling you, I've done this before, I've made a lot of mistakes, I've done it wrong and I've done it right in many different ways, and ultimately what I've learned is what I'm going to be teaching in this course, how to go through it step by step and avoid a lot of the pitfalls and make the right decisions, commit in the right areas, and if you're focused and you really want this, then you're going to succeed and you're going to have a profitable business. And that's really ultimately what it's going to take. It's not going to take you just buying the course and watching the videos. It's going to take from you a desire and a commitment and a choice to say, I want this, I'm going to make it work, and I want a better life for my family. And it may take me 5 or 6 months, it may take me a year to get to a point where it's being profitable, but I'm not going to give up and I'm going to make this work. And I show you how to gauge that, how to know when what you're doing is actually beating your head against the wall and when it's time to move on. And then I show you the entire process, of course, from start to finish of creating a successful, profitable business online. That's what this course is about. So there's another video that I'm going to attach to the end of this when I'm done talking here that is just a quick like 10, 11 minutes of going through kind of a tour through the membership site so you can actually see the training center and see the resource area and everything that I have so far. And the reason why I say so far is because I'm doing this early launch just for the members of Courage Guru. I wanted to get it out to you sooner. I know I'm super late already on when we were anticipating to get this done, but there's been a lot of legitimate roadblocks. So I'm not just sitting on my ass twiddling my thumbs. I want you to know I'm working my butt off to make this happen and get it out to you as soon as possible. But I also, as I said before, I want to do it right. I want to do it high quality. I want to give you my best, and that's and sometimes that means the date gets pushed out a little bit. There's some delays. So I don't want to make you wait anymore. So I'm going to give you access early to the program before all the modules are updated right now or uploaded. So right now we have modules 1 through 4, including the intro module actually. So there's the intro, then there's 1 through 4 are up, they're ready to go, they are live. And then 5 through 7 have been rendered. The videos are done and rendered, which is always a big accomplishment. And those are going to be getting uploaded within the next 24 hours. So those are actually I'm going to put those onto the membership site within the next 24 hours. And then from 8 to 14 is the next set that I'm editing and rendering and then uploading as I go. And then 15, 16, 17, and 18, the last 4 modules are also completed and they're already on the site. So the modules are not super duper short. They're not like 10 minutes each. Some of them are an hour, maybe broken up in a couple videos. Some 45 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, whatever. So they're varying times, and this is a very extensive training course. It's an 18-module training course. I go through a lot of stuff, and I do not recommend anybody doing this in a day and sitting down and going through the whole course in a day. And that's why I thought I'm just going to go ahead and give people access early, because going through in a day is going to fry your brain anyway, so don't do it. You know, break it up over a week and do maybe 2 modules a day, something like that. And that's going to be a better approach anyway. It's going to be better for you in digesting the information, because really how I encourage you to take this course is to go through it once and just take notes and just listen and absorb, and then go back through. You'll kind of know which modules you need to go back through and rehash, and then you'll start to have a plan of how you're going to proceed, and you'll know the formula. It'll start to gel. You can contact me and reach out to me for support or help in areas that maybe I missed in a video, or something that raised a lot of questions that you need more clarification on, things like that. So the process really is to go through it once, just watch, absorb, go back through, clarify, find things, and then contact me for anything else, filler, and then begin. Like actually start taking action. Go back to the taking action sections and start going through each one. So in that process, I would say just the watching through, I would give that a week or at least 3 or 4 days to split it up so you're not just overwhelmed with so much information, because it truly is a lot of great stuff. And I don't say that in a braggy way. I'm just trying to encourage you that this stuff is really like, I tried to give you as much as possible without being overwhelming and without being confusing. So I'm really trying to clarify, simplify everything, but also lay it out really clearly so you can see the picture, you can see the roadmap. You know, I guess I look at it like you're starting this journey, you're at the trailhead, and I'm giving you the map, but not the little map that's printed on those little boards that just kind of has a line. I'm giving you the detailed map. I'm showing you every little portion of that trail, like what's going to happen here, the turn that you want to take here and why, and here's the type of landscape you're going to be encountering here, things like that. So I'm really getting in depth throughout the course, but it's also in stages. So anyway, so all of that to say, that's why I felt when I looked at it, I thought, you know what, let's go ahead and open the doors. Let's just for my members, I want to give you special early access to the program, get the ball rolling, and that way you're one step closer to starting your journey, and then I can continue to upload and get that stuff up fairly quickly to you. So I'm thinking like at least a module a day is going to be coming up after Module 7, so at least it's going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one per day or more. So at the rate I'm going now, I can probably do about 2 or 3 a day, which is great. So you're going to get all the content very, very quickly. So what I'm going to give you in return for that delay, which may or may not exist for you depending on how fast you go through each module, and what I'm going to give you in exchange for being a member of my program and the feedback you gave initially. So I'm going to give you 50% off, obviously. If you read the email that I sent out originally and I said, hey, I'd love your feedback, and so many of you guys responded with, yes, we'd love a course like this. In that email I said, for your feedback, I'm going to give you 50% off right out the gate. So I'm going to give you that first of all, and then I'm going to give you an additional 20% off of the total course, just for coming in as an early bird and having that little delay between modules that there might be. So, so it's a total of 70% off the course price. And so this course is actually going to run at $997 for the entire 18 module course. And so I'm going to give you 70% off. So it's only going to be about $297. I think that's about 70%. It might be a little more than 70% off. So $297 is going to be the price that you can do either upfront or you can split it up over 2 payments. So below this video, I have 2 options to buy. There's the installment plan and there's the one-time payment plan. And the one-time payment plan is a little cheaper than the installment plan, and I might have fudged on the math in this video and said so I'll get the math exactly right below this video. It's going to be for sure 70% off, and then the installment plan might be just a little bit extra, but it may not. I don't see any reason why it has to be extra. Honestly, I think that's when people do that, it kind of pisses me off sometimes. So it may just be totally like just split in half. Let's just do it that way. In fact, it's going to be that. It's just going to be split in half. Screw it. I don't see any logical reason why. I guess people do that to encourage you to pay the one-time fee, but I'm not worried about that. I know you're going to be thrilled once you get in the membership site. I know you're going to feel like, wow, this is a bargain. This is ridiculous what I'm getting for this. You know, because education just for, you know, to get your business degree on starting a business in the real world, which a business degree, by the way, doesn't really teach you how to do. That alone, you know, is going to school for 4 years, and the cost of a degree, the cost of the books, the housing, so it definitely runs into the thousands. But a program like this just does not exist there, you know, until now. I mean, I really feel like there's nothing that has been filling this gap in the marketplace of entrepreneurs coming into the online scene. People are having to learn. Everybody's having to basically learn the hardest way possible. They're all having to bang their head against the wall until they break through, or they give up, or maybe they just get totally discouraged, you know, and they try something else. Maybe they move into something else, a job or something else more traditional. And that really bothers me that happens, especially when I go to the forum like Warrior Forum, for example, which I love the Warrior Forum. There's a lot of good stuff there, but that and other marketing forums, there's this plethora of people giving really terrible advice, and there's newbies coming in all the time asking for advice and direction, and there's guys who are saying, oh yeah, do this, and often it's actually because they have a program that they're just trying to sell to that person. So it's not even, it's really a conflict of interest, to be honest. So I saw that gap and I was like, man, this needs to be addressed. This needs to be filled, and I could fill it. It was a lot of work putting this together. I didn't necessarily, it wasn't necessarily something when I started out thinking that I would be doing this. I thought it was going to be a shorter, simpler kind of overview course because I thought that'd be easy to put together. But as I started writing the course outline, I mean, I was really getting into it, and I got really excited. And then I just built it out how I thought I'm just going to give my best here. I'm going to give them what they actually need and what's going to actually work, and I'm going to put that into this course. So that's what you're getting. It's really my best. And then as the next video is going to explain, I'm also going to continue to update videos and sections as needed. I've already seen a couple modules where I need to do some updates, and I'm going to be putting those updates out and sending an email out to members and letting them know they're there, where to get them continually. So anyway, yeah, check out the next video right after this, or just keep watching this video. It's going to come on in a second, and it will it'll show you the membership site, and it kind of walks you through how everything works in there and gives you a little tour. So you get a nice little tour of the whole system and how it's all put together and what to expect once you become a member. And then the next thing to do is obviously just go below the video here and click the link that works best for you, either an installment plan or one-time payment, and grab your 70% discount. This discount is not going to last forever. I'm doing my official launch as soon as all the modules are uploaded. So once all the modules are up and ready to go, then I'm going to switch modes, and this site will disappear, and we're going to go to the normal. I'll have a WSO on the Warrior Forum, and I'll have another site that's just for the world, for all the other marketing efforts that I do to let people know about this course. So yeah, get it while it's hot, and check out the next video so you get that little tour and get to see what to expect here in the program. I'm super excited to be getting this out. I've been looking forward to this day when I can make this video, and I literally waited to make the video until I was at this point. I didn't make it in advance or anything because I wanted to really be, for my energy to convey to you my excitement and where we're at in this process. And yeah, so thank you so much, guys, for your feedback. It is what prompted me to put this together, and I'm really excited about getting this out to you. And yeah, so check out the next video. Here it comes. Hi everyone, welcome to the Absolute Beginner's Guide. In this short video, I'm just going to take you on a little tour through the membership area and show you how it works, show you where everything is, how the modules are designed, and kind of how the whole layout of the course is, so you have an idea of what to expect when you become a member. So first of all, let me just log in here with a fake user. And so the first thing you do, of course, is log in, and let's not save that password. Okay, so the first place you come to is the welcome area, where basically it's just a quick little welcome message, and I give you a few instructions here on how the course is laid out, and there's a little contact link as well that if you click, you can reach out to me if you need to, and then of course you can log out here. And so once you've gone through this little section, the first place you're going to go is the intro, and it says start here. So there's a quick intro video, and it explains a little more about the course and how the entire course and training is set up. In each section is a comments area, so you can leave a comment or ask a question. And then at the bottom of this particular part of our course, the intro section, there is a button to download the complete course outline. So this is not the outline you've seen on the previous videos. This is actually a complete course outline that includes information within each section, within each one of those module sections that you would have seen on one of our previous videos where we were talking about the course outline. So it's really built out, and a couple of the videos actually we follow through some of these and piece by piece and just kind of go along through and I explain what I'm talking about in each section and things like that. So this is the intro. You would just watch this, and then of course here is the supplemental section for the intro. Each part of this training guide has a supplemental section, except for the resources, because that's basically a bunch of supplemental information. So after you've gone through the intro and watched that video, then you'll jump over to the Training Center. So there's two ways that you can get to the Training Center. You can either click right here where it says Training Center, or you can choose the portion of the Training Center you want to jump to. There's modules 1 through 6, 7 through 12, and 13 through 18 split up here just to make room for this gigantic menu. So you would just choose a module and jump straight to it. But what we're going to do in this video, I'm going to go straight to the Training Center so I can just walk you through it and show you how it's laid out. So here we are at the Training Center, and each module is separated off, and they're all available straight on this page, or you can click on the modules link and go just directly to that module and leave a comment or ask a question, or access all the supplemental material there, etc., etc. So each module's video will be right at the top. Some modules have more than one video, and every video is not going to be me talking. Some of them will have me talking in it, with some text on the screen going along. Some will be me going along with the outline, and you kind of can read along with the outline because that's appropriate for that particular video. And then some of the videos are how-tos where we go instructionally and I actually show you on screen how to take the steps that we're talking about in that particular module. So module 1, of course, before you begin, we go through that, and then you can see it has its supplemental section right here with any additional notes that maybe I left out in a video. Because this section here really, as I go through these videos and edit them, I'm finding areas where, okay, maybe I should have said this that way, or maybe I said it wrong, and there's an update to that information, something's changed. That's all going to be under additional notes and comments. And then any downloads will have a download section, and then additional reading, if there's any books that I recommend to continue your education, they're going to be here. And then each section is also, each module is also going to have an excerpt from the course outline that we looked at in the intro, that full course outline. There's going to be an excerpt just for that module. So I've separated off each excerpt, and they are the full excerpt for the course outline for that. So as you can see, I don't just have the big bullet points. I actually go into each one and talk about them piece by piece. So back at the Training Center here, as you go down, you can see a couple of the modules have more than one video, and those will just be laid out in order. And of course, it's a supplemental section. So far we have modules 1 through 4 uploaded, ready to go. Module 5, 6, and 7 are getting uploaded shortly, within the next 24 hours or less. They are finished, they've been rendered. We just have to upload them and get them updated to the site. And then we're working currently on 8, 9, and 10, and we'll just keep going. We'll just keep working on them and getting them uploaded as they are available. And then here's 11, 12, 13. These still need to be done, but we have finished 15, 16, and 17. So those are already up on the website, ready to go. And here's another one with a couple videos in it. So some of these have one, most of them have one video, some of them have 2, and then there's a few that have 3 videos. I think that's the max of any module has. So that is the Training Center, and as you can see, I'm on, we're on the second page. You can just jump back to page 1 if you need to get back to the other modules, or like I said before, you can always access a module from the menu and just jump directly to it. So you can just click on this one, for example, and be straight there, right in the module, and have a comment section, and even click here to go to the next module. There's an Up Next and a Previous button down at the bottom. And then any downloads, for example, here's a download. Sometimes I put them under a download heading, but they might just be straight under the additional notes and comments. So just look for that. And then the Resources Center is where I'm going to put any kind of extra reading or bonus material or other resources that I recommend or that I want you to check out that are relevant to the course and to your training. And then we also have the complete course outline here, and the chicken scratch version, which is basically my handwriting, the original course outline that I started with, because there's some stuff on there that you might find interesting, and maybe even just want to learn from my process of how I put this course together when you're putting something together. And that's it. And then I'm just going to return back to the home here and back to the little welcome screen. And that's what we have up so far. And like I said, this is obviously we are getting material up. We're uploading stuff as quickly as I possibly can. I'm getting stuff edited and rendered as fast as I and my computer can do it. And I want you to know one of the reasons why I've taken so long with this course and getting this course to you is because I'm the one doing. I'm not farming this work out at all. I'm not even farming out the editing of the videos, because I really want to make sure that I'm doing the best job possible to get you the best information and really help you as best I can to have top-notch material, top-notch training, and you know, the only way I can guarantee that is by having myself doing the work. Then I know for sure that the editing was done right, that the information you need is there where you need it, and so forth. And the other note that I want to make is some of these videos, as I go through them, I think, you know what, I could have done better on this part of that video, or maybe I could point out this a little bit clearer, or maybe I would like to walk through that again. And because partly I'm a perfectionist, and so the part of me that's a perfectionist wants to just keep changing and keep fixing everything over and over and over. But if I do that, I'll never get a course out to you. So I'm giving you my best, and then as I go back through and review and look at, okay, maybe I could fill in the gaps here a little bit. Maybe I could have explained this in a clearer way. I'm going to continue to update those sections, those modules, those videos. So be looking for any updates. I'll send those via email once you become a member, and then they'll also be clearly defined within the training center. So if I upload a video that's supplementary to this video, for example, then I would put it right below, and I would say, you know, alert or something like that, updated information in this video, please watch, something to that nature. And then I would send an email out that links you directly to that module so you know where that updated video is. So everything's going to be taken care of for you, and I'm going to continue to take care of you as far as giving you the best information and the best training and updating things as I need to, and as they look like, you know, this could have been done better, or maybe I could explain this better. And also based on your comments and your feedback. So if you find something here that you just don't understand, all you have to do is click on the little link here, leave a comment, and you can leave a comment on that module. And once you post that, I'll get that comment immediately, and I'll be able to respond right there and say thanks, and maybe even answer your question. Or maybe it's something that prompts me putting together a video that explains it, especially if enough people are curious or confused about a particular thing. So, so as you go through the videos, I want to encourage you. Some of them, like I said, we'll go through. We're just kind of going through the outline piece by piece, and it will have me in the corner here talking, and the outline will be on your screen, and we'll be going through it section by section, and I'll be explaining each section and part of it to you. So I encourage you to go along with me on that, as far as like have the outline either, you know, just on screen, or maybe print it out so you can kind of go along and make notes with it for those sections. But also I want to encourage you that those sections are not a definition of the entire course. I don't want you to get to that video, one of those videos, and think, is this what all the videos are going to be? Just walking through a paper and he's reading it to me? Because that's not at all what it is. In fact, I hardly read any of it to you. It's more of, there's some text on that, and there's some notes, and that I'm expanding and expounding on those notes. So I'm giving you a clearer picture of what is being said there. So I wanted to make sure people knew that, because when I was going through editing, I thought, man, if I was watching this video, I might get a little freaked out if I didn't see the next videos, and I'd be worried, is this all there is on this section? You know, is there not? I thought we were going to do some step-by-step, and he was going to show me how to do this. So I am going to be doing step-by-steps throughout the entire course and showing you how to do the stuff that I talk about. And so you will get all of that as well. So don't worry and freak out about anything like where we're talking about, where we're just reading through something and I'm expounding on sections, because there is more coming, and there's the next video after that would be more, you know, like walking through it, and I'd be clicking on stuff and showing you how to do stuff. So anyway, that is it for this video. Like I said, it's just a quick little insider tour of the course, just letting you know what's inside, what you're about to get when you join this program. And beyond all of this, what's here, I want you to know you're getting not only my you know, I don't know if I want to call it perfectionistic ways. You're getting the hard work that I'm putting into this and my commitment to it. Let's put it that way. But you're also getting my support, and I am super accessible. Those of you who have emailed me know I respond pretty quickly, and I'm always very accessible. And I'm not one of these guys that thinks I'm too good to talk to anybody. You know, I'm I'm super open to conversing and helping you through email any way I can. And at the end of the course, I'm going to be talking about a special availability of a coaching and a tech program that I have for those of you who want either further coaching or need help with the technical side of things. So there's like a limited thing that I'm going to be offering there. But I guess that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the other side in the membership area and start getting you going on your business and to success. So I will see you there.